You are listening to Supplement Source, the official podcast of the Council for Responsible Nutrition. And now, your host, Jeff Ventura.
Hello, and thank you for listening to Supplement Source. I'm your host, Jeff Ventura, the Vice President of Communications here at the Council for Responsible Nutrition. And it is my sincere pleasure to welcome to the show today Lori Lauersen. She is the SVP of R&D at Unilever. Hello, Lori.
Hi, Jeff.
Thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate that. And excited to sort of learn a little bit more about Unilever's ever-expanding portfolio. I think first what I'd love to know is just, can you tell me a little bit about Unilever Wellbeing? And if you could include in that just a bit about yourself. I don't really know you all that well, and I'd love to learn a little bit more about your role within the company.
Sure, I'm happy to answer that, Jeff. So Unilever Wellbeing is a portfolio of 7 lifestyle-led, science-backed companies. Many of these brands you'll be very familiar with here in the U.S. Liquid IV, it's the number one powdered hydration brand. Olly, the original disruptor in the VMS space. Nutrafol, our most recent acquisition, which is the number one dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement. Smarty Pants, which offers high quality vitamins and supplements, as well as Onnit, and Welly, and Equilibra, which is our brand based in Italy.
Such blockbuster brands. And am I allowed to say that I've used Liquid IV before without causing much concern?
I love that you used it. But Jeff, you can't tell me that without telling me your favorite flavor.
Oh my God. Don't put me on the spot. But I have to say, I've tried several of the flavors and I like them all.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wonderful to hear.
Talk to me a little bit about the strategy behind growing a portfolio as robust as this one, because I mean, clearly when you look at these companies, even before they came on board with Unilever, there's got to be a real strategy behind how you acquire these companies. Is it the wellness trends? I mean, is it really about trend spotting?
Yeah, I mean, Jeff, the well-being market has gone through a major shift from health as the absence of disease to a much more proactive lifestyle pursuit. This is the trend that we see with Gen Zs and millennials. 78%, I have a stat here, 78% of Gen Z say that they are proactively working on their wellness, right? This continues, the shift to younger generations is actually influencing older generations and bringing greater focus to benefit areas that matter to them, including aging and longevity at really every stage of life. We also see this broadened definition of beauty, right? So this is really a shift towards beauty beyond skincare and makeup. And we certainly see beauty from within, the connectiveness of, how people are, what they're putting inside their bodies and how that's addressing how they look and feel about the outside of their bodies. And certainly you're right. We've got a couple of blockbusters within our portfolio that are certainly on trend. Liquid IV, it's grown 4 times since acquisition.
Wow.
And Nutrafol is now our second largest brand, and it's more than doubled since acquisition just in 2022.
Yeah, we had, I don't know if he's the current CEO now, but we had one of the founders, or the founder, I guess, of Nutrafol at our conference, 2 conferences ago now.
Georgios, yes.
Yes. It was exciting. It was a great panel that he was on. So that was a wonderful addition to the discussion. Tell me a little bit about how R&D plays into all of these smart acquisitions, because obviously you're looking, I'm not putting words in your mouth, but I assume that you're really also looking for companies that are innovating or that have the potential to innovate, because you obviously want to grow them even further beyond where they are at acquisition. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely all of them are on trend in this health as a lifestyle, but they also have robust science-backed strategies that support them. Our R&D team is continuously conducting robust due diligence, specifying really what are the product integrity requirements of any portfolio acquisition that comes in. And this, from our point of view, requires that we also look at the safety of products that are used together rather than just individually. And, really, if I think about two examples within our portfolio where our commitment to science is really stand out, I think this is both Nutrafol and Smarty Pants. I mean, Nutrafol is anchored on the mission that higher standards lead to better results, and that efficacy is a direct result of rigorous clinical testing. They have done significant, robust, clinically designed placebo-controlled studies to show the benefits of taking their hair growth nutraceutical, and those are very well published. Smarty Pants, on the other end of the spectrum, with a really smart gummy, they have a commitment to transparency and to quality ingredients that really is a standout in the industry. All of those ingredients have been reviewed by government agencies, by boards of health, and, of course, really robust science. But they go beyond that. You can even go to their website and find the certificates of analysis for the product that you're purchasing and want to use within your home.
Which is so important now for a lot of consumers, because I think that, they look, they walk down any aisle at a pharmacy, the supplements aisle, and there's a lot of choice and brands kind of coming at them. And they're kind of looking for that kind of validation. I mean, consumers are smarter than ever, and they really are trying to separate the wheat from the chaff and figure out, what they should be using. And so it's nice to hear that that's a standard that these companies are really kind of adhering to.
Absolutely.
Tell me just a bit about how Unilever Wellbeing brands disrupted the wellness industry, in your opinion. What happened with regard to R&D that really kind of broke the mold?
Our brands are known for disrupting their respective categories, and together with Unilever's best-in-class science and technology, we're enabling faster innovation and really leading the way. Liquid IV, let me talk about their most recent innovation with hydration multiplier sugar-free. I mean, This is the first on the market to launch an allulose-based product at this scale, really meeting the consumer need for sugar-free hydration. I hope you've tasted these as well. They are absolutely amazing. Earlier this year, in February, Nutrafol launched a line extension with Nutrafol Skin, really a first-of-its-kind daily supplement targeting mild to moderate acne, which is one of the most common skin concerns impacting adult women. And of course, Olly, the original disruptor to the VMS category in really bringing benefit-led solutions, just in September actually launched Olly Mellow Menopause.
I've seen that on the shelves at the pharmacy.
Absolutely. It's awesome, right? This is a new innovation
and so
that
timely.
relieves 11 common. Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, and I guess that's, because we here at the Council for Responsible Nutrition have really seen an uptick in press around menopause and supplements. Not all of it good, I have to say. It's a messaging that we've had to really clarify with a lot of, not a lot of reporters, but with some reporters. They approach the topic and they don't really have a good grounding in some of the benefits that supplementation can bring to menopause.
Just to build on that, though, how R&D supports it is by ensuring that we've got the right evidence to support the formulation design and the claims. And this particular innovation, Olly Mellow Menopause, excuse me, innovation.
That is a tongue twister, I have to say.
It is. Olly Mellow Menopause. So we actually did a product level clinical study prior to launch and had fantastic results on the efficacy. So we're super excited to bring this product to market. And to those people who are questioning which one is the right one, hopefully they can find that the data that supports the proposition is robust and then feel confident in their choice.
Mm-hmm. What's the next wave? If we can read the tea leaves and be a little speculative here, what's the next wave of well-being innovation? Like, where is it all headed? I mean, it seems like, you folks are no strangers to, rapid strategic growth. Can you give us a little bit of a sneak peek or some insight into where you think it's all going?
Well, I don't think it'll be a surprise to you, Jeff, that the benefit areas that we're interested align really to our portfolio today. I mean, we see beauty from within We see brain and mood. We see functional hydration, women's health, and sleep as really key, important categories within well-being. We're also really now leveraging the power of Unilever science and technology, as well as other advances that we're able to access through a robust network of collaborators to bring digital biology, artificial intelligence, and machine learning together so that we can drive faster innovation to market, right? The power that we have now to screen technologies and then to make fast decisions about which we want to invest in. This really is the future of innovation, and we're putting all of that power behind the well-being portfolio.
Wow, that's exciting. I mean, it's exciting too that you are so committed to getting the science right. I think certainly for our listeners here and our CRN members who, are all investing quite a lot of money into making sure that the science is there, that we say our tagline is the science behind the supplements, and it's fairly apt. And it's great to hear that that's actually happening, not only now, but well into the future, that there's a strategy there for that. Lori, if you could, tell me a little bit about international expansion. I imagine a company the size of Unilever, that's not an opportunity you're just going to leave on the table. What's planned?
Absolutely, Jeff. Well, the majority of our business, more than 80%, remains in the U.S. We are rapidly expanding because consumer well-being trends are global. When selecting new markets, we're looking at lots of different things: the market brand fit, the culture brand fit. We're looking to understand consumers' motivations, the stage of development for a benefit or a proposition. And of course, the CRN audience will understand that we've got to look at regulatory compliance because it's so complex once we start to go international. But we have brought our portfolio to China. In China, Olly has been there the longest. It's the largest brand in the market. It continues to grow, and even this year was a top 5 VMS brand on TikTok cross-border e-commerce, or CBEC, as we like to call it. We've also launched Nutrafol into China. This was the brand's first international market.
Wow.
And it's been really well regarded and supported by dermatologists there. We're really working in partnership to make sure they understand the product, the proposition, the clinical research that we have, and can support their patient population in terms of selecting and using Nutrafol. But it goes beyond China. Liquid IV this year, we have launched into 6 additional markets. So we're on the international rollout. It's not easy, but it's a lot of fun and so rewarding because the brands and products that are within our well-being portfolio really can serve the global consumer.
Well, listen, it's been a wonderful discussion, to say the least. I'm so happy to check in with you guys. I've been admiring from afar the incredible brands that you have brought on board. When I heard that I was going to have a discussion with one of the architects of this, this sort of collection of brands, I was excited, to say the least. So, Lori Lauersen, thank you so much for joining Supplement Source today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Jeff.